Hey crypto fans, welcome to Vantage, where we break down crypto stories. Today we're talking about the recent news about Binance and the lesson it brings. If you're into crypto or just curious, hit subscribe and share your thoughts, and let's explore together. With that said, let's get right into the video. We make mistakes and we must take responsibility. The CEO of Binance resigns after admitting to violating money laundering regulations and agreeing to a $4.3 billion settlement. The Department of Justice is expected to conclude its criminal investigation with Binance in exchange for a ransom payment and the resignation of the company leader. For some, this signals a crisis for the world's largest cryptocurrency exchange, while others view it as a sophisticated term for a speeding ticket, confident that cryptocurrency will ultimately prevail. Your stance on this issue depends on your level of trust in Binance, and we will elaborate. To provide context, criminal and civil probes into Binance have been ongoing for the past year. The SEC, DOJ, and CFTC are investigating allegations that Binance accepted U.S. investors without proper regulation and attempt to conceal this violation. Why would they act in such a manner? According to CEO Changpeng Zhao, known as CZ, if Binance had initially banned U.S. users, they wouldn't be as popular as they are now. Seeking forgiveness is better than seek permission, as CZ puts it. The motive behind their actions ultimately was to generate profit. Always the underlying reason, isn't it? CZ claims that the US market represented 20 to 30% of Binance's potential revenue, making it essential to keep American investors. After years of lack of control, CZ finally acknowledged the risk of allowing US citizens. He stated, "We do not block by IP and also know your customer." This decision has seemed positive, but there's a catch. Binance retained a select group of important American users, dismissing others while aiming to keep their valuable clientele by contacting US VIP users offline through direct phone calls, leaving no trace. As users moved their assets, the VIP team allegedly registered new accounts for offshore organizations, making it appear as though these individuals had left the United States. CZ emphasized the need for delicate language to avoid crossing legal boundaries, claiming they misclassified users who were not, in fact, from the US. The situation takes a darker turn. The latest DOJ document reveals that Binance's issues extended beyond the United States, with the exchange knowingly allowing money launderers to use their platform. A compliance employee even mentioned the need for a banner to warn against the using of Binance for laundering drug money. One notable incident involved Hydra, a prominent Russian darknet marketplace, laundering $106 billion by transferring it to Binance.com. Binance facilitated a unique arrangement for their most valued customers, lacking adequate controls to prevent the laundering of illicit assets. Another user cautioned against dealing with money transfers involving darknet services like Hydra, emphasizing the need to remove such corrupted accounts. We don't get why reporting money laundering is a big deal if we all do is tell the person to open a new account and be more careful. We're bringing up the issues for two reasons. First, they matter for the settlement. Second, they might be a problem for Binance later on. Forget the $4.3 billion fine for a moment. Binance has stopped these bad practices, cleaned up their act, and have someone check on them for 3 years. We're wondering if Binance's huge user base likes this because it doesn't have strict rules against money laundering and works from a faraway place. With all the attention, how much money is Binance losing? We don't know the exact number, but it's definitely not zero. The $4.3 billion fine poses a significant challenge, prompting the exploration of additional concerns surrounding Binance. The question arises, can Binance settle this without financial strain or resorting to customer funds? The answer hinges on the level of trust observers place in Binance. Binance frequently asserts proof of reserves, indicating that customer funds are supported by additional billions, though as not substantial as some counterpart. Persistent calls for a thorough examination persist due to the limitations of proof of reserves, which fails to disclose all outstanding liabilities. Nevertheless, when probed on this matter, the CEO provided vague responses, leaving the precise amount owed undisclosed and the prospect of closure uncertain. Collaboration with external entities for financial audit is underway, yet audits inherently have limitations. While several audit firms are reluctant, engaging one of the Big Four auditors are suggested by CZ could bring clarity. The claim that certain Big Four audits firms decline collaboration raises suspicion, especially if such statements were influenced. Their hesitancy stems from a lack of prerequisite paperwork and data, coupled with potential unfamiliarity with auditing cryptocurrency exchanges. Given their conventional focus on traditional companies, Coinbase's choice of a Big Four auditor remains unverified. In the absence of such verification, assumptions about Coinbase and a lack of exploration into other exchanges persist. The statement claiming an inability to secure an audit while remaining silent on competitors' auditing practices raises eyebrows. Despite the acknowledged information gap, this is not intended as fear-mongering. Rather, it's a practical consideration for those invested in Binance. The level of confidence in Binance's financial transparency rests with the individual, emphasizing our consistent advice to refrain from involving funds in such transactions. Does Binance's CEO, CZ, sound confident about handling significant fines? Put yourself in CZ's shoes. How would you react if someone demanded $2.1 billion from you? Can you handle it? CZ believes they're in a good financial position. Even if someone tried to reclaim the $2.1 billion, CZ thinks they'd manage, with a lawyer to take care of it. However, CZ emphasizes that having a lot of money isn't the whole story. It's more complicated. Interestingly, the actual fine is twice what was initially disclosed. CZ expresses uncertainty about Binance's future, particularly after the significant layoff this year. As mentioned, CZ emphasizes that certainty about their financial situation requires closer scrutiny, possibly by an auditor. Despite differing viewpoints, this story teaches a lesson that applies to everyone. Cryptocurrency companies often act like asking questions, and having doubt is unusual, going against the norm. In the past at Binance, CZ dismissed worries with pictures and the number 4, as if trying to keep troubles away. The irony is that the same person pleaded guilty within a year. This is similar to an article praising Sam Bankman-Fried that came just before this one about supposedly the humble billionaire. The ups and downs of Binance's story teach us some important stuff that everyone can get. It shows how asking questions and having doubts is totally normal, even in the crypto world. It's kind of funny that Binance's CEO, CZ, said everything was fine and then ended up saying sorry not long after. We appreciate you sticking with us and listening on our channel Vantage. If you enjoyed the insights and want more, make sure to subscribe to Vantage, our channel for updates. Drop a comment below with your thoughts and questions. We love hearing from you. Don't forget to hit the like button if you find this journey intriguing. Thanks for tuning in, and we appreciate your support.